Yay! Hi, everybody.
Hello. Just going to let a few people jump in the chat right now. Sort of a last-minute thing. We got some AOKs in the mail today. One in particular we're going to open right now, and one that will open tomorrow on Saturday Morning Comics. But I wanted to also announce a little show that Ryan and I are doing. I just did a little plug on Instagram, so we'll let a few people jump in the chat here and then enjoy some of those things. Hopefully everybody's having a nice Friday. Randy Ray Snake is in here. What's up, buddy? We are still on vacation. This is our last, sort of technically last vacation day because we still have a weekend, but everybody gets those. Sasquatch, good to see you, man. We're going to try to get together, Sasquatch and I, to do our second episode of, well, technically it's our third because we did one on Instagram, but our third episode of Shortbox Show and Tell. So at some point we'll be doing another one, but Sasquatch 210 is definitely somebody you want to sub up. He's an awesome guy. Barbarian Kung Fu's in here. Discovery Bay is in here. TJ Watson is here. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to send a little note to TJ before I go live. That's my mistake. Happy vacation. Hey, Kachung is in here. Good to see you, bud. I'm sorry that you're at work right now. This is from Kachung, and we will be opening this tomorrow on our Saturday Morning Comics show. He and his lovely lady, Delphia Spark, who is on Instagram as well as he is. You should check them out, but we will be opening a box from them tomorrow.
And it says UPS, which stands
it does stand for say UPS.
For United Pug Station.
A United Pug Service. We want pugs. You and dogs. Discovery Base says, hi, girls. Thank you so much for the comics for my kids. TJ's in here. He's I'm at work, so I may have to jump off. Totally understand, TJ. Escargo is on here. Kachung says he snuck over to watch. Yay! So we got a package from Ryan, and he is a big – Fire Guy Ryan's a big DC fan, and he wants to make sure my girls continue to get some DC knowledge, even though, as you can see by Kate's shirt, we are a mostly Marvel household, but we branch out.
I heard that, Dad.
Kachung says it's brilliant, United Pug Service, because he has dogs.
I know, he has a pug.
Yeah, I think he has two. So he likes that UPS, and it came from him, so that worked out beautifully, right? So we've got, again, like I said, a gift here from Ryan for the girls, a sort of holiday Christmas gift, and then I'm going to plug a little bit of a show that Ryan and I are doing starting on Monday, another episode, sorry, the second episode of our series, and that'll be it, and then we'll jump off, and everybody can go about their day until tomorrow morning when we have Saturday Morning Comics. All right. I'm still waiting for Ryan. I don't know if he's in the chat, if he's lurking. If he's just being sneaky, he might be lurking. He said he was at home. He and I are doing research right now. Well, that's research for our show on Monday, which is what's waiting for me in the other room. All right, so oh, say wait, big sister. It doesn't matter whichever way I flip it. We're on the wrong sides. All right. Well, Kate always likes Anna better, and you always like Elsa better, so it works out well.
Who?
Back in the day, you were the one that liked
yeah.
Elsa, and she's the one that liked Anna. Look at me, I'm like perfectly framed here. That shirt is awesome, little lady, says Barbarian Kung Fu. He likes your shirt. All right. So, White Whale's in here. Hey, yo. Good to see you, Alec, or to see your name and some typing from you. So, I don't know if Ryan is going to show up. He's lurking. Hey, there he is.
Yeah,
okay, good.
He's here.
See, there he is. He was not lurking. He was busy doing research for our show, I'm sure. Yes. All right. So there are a couple of items in here. Who's going to reach in and grab one out first?
Me.
Okay, Charlie's going to reach her hand in. See what she's got here from Fire Guy Ryan. Uncle Fire Guy Ryan?
Uncle, yeah, Uncle.
Uncle Ryan? All right. We're going to share both, so it doesn't matter. Whichever one you pull out, you get.
I can't see.
Who's ready to go back to school? Sasquatch, how dare you? You're a teacher. You should know better.
They're like all stuck together.
Are they stuck together? Oh, no, wait.
See, they're all stuck together.
Oh, they are stuck together. All right.
Close your eyes. I'm not looking.
Let's see if I can separate them. Lovely. You guys joined just to hear the noise of me doing a bag. You know what? We're just going to take it out.
Okay.
Here, pull it out. Yo, you pull the item out. All right.
Wonder Woman Volume 1.
All right.
Blood. Oh, blood.
All right, Charlie. So the first one is
Wonder Woman.
All right. right, and I'm gonna do this.
Second one.
Look at that. Wonder Woman. New 52. Ryan is a big New 52 guy, and he's been definitely helping me get into it with Green Lantern and with Superman. I think I've read some of the Batman as well. So he's been helping me get into New 52. And here, girls, you get Wonder Woman Part 1. Brian Azzarello, he is a really good writer. Or is it Azzarello? Azzarello?
Can I see this
All right.
one?
And then the second one is, Charlie, you want to hold it up? Supergirl. Yes, this is volume 3. Ghosts of Krypton. Oh my gosh. So they got volumes 1 and 2 from Comic Books NYC, and you really, really loved them. And Ryan's like, oh, you guys got to keep going. So here is volume 3 of Supergirl. That is so cool. Oh man, that back cover. Which one? This back cover? Or
No, you lost my
this
page.
back cover?
Hey, why is she holding Aquaman?
My nephews call me Uncle Bigfoot, which is where the whole Sasquatch name came from. Oh, that makes sense. Now I get it. Okay. Do you have the comic that was used and made for an episode of Lost? I do not, TJ. That's a great question. So that brings us to our announcement. Geez, I haven't gotten the uncle designation yet. It says Uncle Alec. See? We have other uncles too.
We have a whole lot of uncles.
Uncle Alec, who gave you the
Uncle
bone.
Jeffrey.
Uncle Jeffrey Comic-Con. Man, you guys have a lot more uncles than I realized.
Uncle Kachung.
Uncle Kachung.
Uncle Whitemail. Uncle Alec.
Right?
Uncle Matt.
Which one? There's 2. Boy Who Had 7 is Matt, and Thanatos is Matt. It's crazy. Wingnut says hi to the girls. I could call you Uncle if you wanted, Alec. TJ. Wonder Woman attacking Poseidon with a trident. Yeah.
And I'm an excellent.
That is pretty wicked cool. I'm going to get to borrow these at some point, right?
No. Mine. Sorry.
If anything, it should be the other way around, TJ. Oh, my goodness. So I'm going to use the last little bit of this to announce that Ryan and I have started a show. We did an episode that you can check out if you go through my episodes here on this channel. We did an episode of Top 5. It's our countdown show where we count down our 5 favorite things. We did top 5 villains last time. It was a lot of fun. We goofed around, and then we finished with a quick top 5 things you would put on a hamburger. Now, besides, like the basics of tomato or ketchup or something like that. We did top 5. Very fun. Well, we've been trying to think of another one we wanted to do. It's a pop culture show, so it could be anything. It doesn't need to be comic related. Obviously, our burger thing wasn't. So our next episode of Top 5 is already scheduled. It is Monday night at 6:30 Pacific, and we will be breaking down our top 5 episodes of Lost. Ryan and I are nuts about this show. We are big, big fans. And if you want to come and chat about it as well, or at least make fun of us because you hate the show, also acceptable. So Monday night at 6:30 p.m. Pacific, Ryan and I will be breaking down our 5 favorite episodes from the TV show Lost. And I've got my Blu-rays already pumped out in my other room because I've got to start going through and researching and rewatching some of those things. White Whale says favorite Battlestar episodes, which we could get Alec in and do a 3-person chat, Ryan. Maybe that's our next episode. White Whale can join us. We can all do our 5 favorites of Battlestar Galactica because BSG and Beats is where it is. Don't skip ahead. You don't want to spoil it.
Wait, Daddy.
Spoiler.
Daddy, did you spoil them off?
See, you guys are both spoiling it by skipping ahead. You got to actually read
No, I'm
it.
on the first page.
See, they're already. This is what happens when my girls get books and gifts. They're in there, and I'm right here. Please make fun of me, says Ryan. Those were quick. No, a lot of quick no's for White Whale. Or not a lot of no's. I don't know what you're talking about. My nieces and nephews call me Chad. They're way too cool to call you uncle. Hey, I respect that.
Chat.
That's Barbarian Kung Fu. See, Woodard loves Lost. I'm glad to hear it. Barbarian Kung Fu loves it. So come and enjoy that one. That's what we're going to be doing on Monday night. And I'd be super down to do a BSG breakdown of 5 episodes for sure. So Alec and Ryan and I will have to start coming up with a plan for another round so that he can join us for that because that's a legit idea. There are only 2 choices for the top 2. You better not disappoint. I will say, I don't know what your picks are, White Whale, but when I was trying to think of my list, and I used to run a blog back when blogs were cool. Were they ever? I don't know if they were ever cool. I had a blog for Lost, and I would post recaps, these epic recaps after every episode, and then I would break down each season at the end of the year. And when the show finished, I did this huge breakdown where I listed my 10 favorite and my 10 least favorite episodes. I think my top 2 have never changed from when the show ended to now, and probably even while it was running. Once those shows were aired, they never got disrupted from my top 2. So more than likely, my top 2 might have something in common with your top 2. We shall see. Fire Guy says he needs to rewatch Battlestar Galactica first. Okay, well, there's a plan. Hey, Ryan's been watching and rewatching a lot of stuff lately, so maybe this is the chance to throw Battlestar Galactica into that mix.
Thank you, Ryan. We're going to go read.
Oh, Charlie wants to say it too, I guess. She's coming around.
Bye, Uncle Ryan. Thanks for the comic.
So Ryan says, I was in computer lab in school and the other kids were trying to find a website with video games and I was reading the Lost Wiki. Hey, see, I should have been more popular. My blog was only viewed by my family and friends, but we had a lot of fun on that blog. And I will say I enjoyed the daylights out of it, even though it was kind of random. And everybody was like, have you read John's blog? If you're watching Lost, you should really read this. But I was the only one that was going that far with it. I was really into Lost. So the bummer is, since the show ended, which was like 2010, I think, I haven't really rewatched a full season of Lost. I've caught episodes here or there, or I've been homesick or something, and I went through and watched some of my favorites on when they were streaming on Netflix. Apparently, they're only on Hulu right now. So if you have Hulu, you can watch them. But I have not rewatched it in a long time. So I'm kind of trying to do a little research just to remind myself, okay, oh, this is that episode, or this happened in this episode. So I need to kind of like catch myself up. Mr. Gale says, I need to watch Lost. It's a great show, honestly. I know that at the time, there was a lot of people frustrated because you'd watch and then maybe wait a week and maybe wait months before the next episode. And I think that was really hard on it. It was the days of pre-streaming, and it was a show that really had to do, in some cases, like 26 hours in a year. I think the people that I know that have watched it afterwards, that just streamed it and were able to binge watch that show, like it a lot more than the people who were frustrated watching it at the time. I think binge watching that show works a lot better. That's what I hear. Top 5 unresolved loose ends from Lost. Sasquatch. You're going to be in the chat and you're going to be funny. I can already tell. Lost doesn't have a Wolverine, but it does have an excellent Gambit. Oh, zing. Great point, Ryan. Great point. Top 5 Hurley moments. Oh my gosh, you guys are great. Never seen a single episode of Lost Discovery Bay. Well, that just means you got something great to enjoy. Like me and Breaking Bad. I'm finally, a few seasons into Breaking Bad. It took me a long time to get around to that. But I will say it's because I'm a teacher and a dad, and I don't necessarily enjoy watching a teacher and a dad completely destroy their lives. I find that a little depressing. I have a hard time, getting into that. Watch a teacher and a dad completely implode over the course of like 6 seasons. Awesome. I could find a better use for my time, I think. Just a Rican's got to go. So do I. I didn't mean for this to go on too long. So basically, thank you to Uncle Ryan and all the other uncles in the chat. We have an unboxing and a comics for Saturday morning comics tomorrow. So tune in tomorrow morning for me and the girls, and we'll unbox this huge thing here from Kachung and his lady, Delphia Spark. We have a show. I'm going to be on 2 live streams. Oh my gosh, I just realized today's Friday. I'm on something tomorrow morning with my girls. I'm on something on Sunday evening. I'm going to be on Bueller's channel for the first time ever. Bueller is having Jeffrey and Alec and myself on his channel to do a community spotlight. So tune into Bueller's channel tomorrow evening. I think it's 4 o'clock Pacific. Bueller's going to have a stream, and I'm going to be on that. And then Monday night, I'm doing a stream on my channel with Ryan for our top 5. So you can get a whole lot of me from now through Monday night. Then we're taking a night off. And then Wednesday night, I'm on Alec's channel, White Whale Comics, with Tony Sanders two guys who are killing it on YouTube, and we're going to be breaking down the new Captain Marvel book. So you can zip over there on Wednesday night. So it means, I guess, Tuesday is the only day I'm taking time off from YouTube. There you go. Full schedule. Lots of streams this weekend. Yeah, and that doesn't even count the other epic ones, because tonight there's 2 or 3 that I'm going to be watching. I'm going to be at Bueller's. I'm going to also catch The Hunt on Tony's channel. And then on Saturday night, it's Coast to Coast with Justa Rican and Jeffrey Comic-Con, which I love and is a great show. And I have trouble catching it because I missed it the second time. So I got to make sure I catch that. John is on tour. I'm traveling around. I'm happy to be loaned out. If you need me, I'm happy to come around. I'm coming to John. No way he comes to me, says Ryan. We could be on your channel just as easily, just so you know. I'm happy to go either way. I just think you're always more comfortable on my channel. You're always like, no, you host. I'll just show up. He's like the celebrity. He just walks in. The green room is already set. He just walks right in. How are you going to find time to read comics? It's tough, Sasquatch. I'm only behind on 2 comics now. I'm behind on Marvel Knights, which is floating around here. No, actually, just Marvel Knights. Marvel Knights might be the only one I'm behind on, and I'm like 3 issues behind on that one. But I'm caught up on Immortal Hulk. I'm caught up on Catwoman finally, Batman, everything. I'm caught up on everything. It's just one comic that I'm buying that I'm not caught up on. What's up, everybody? You could be on my channel. Hey, Brandon Stawinski, I'm happy to come by. That guy, Brandon Stawinski, when he's doing an auction, like on Great Legends channel or whatever, Brandon Stawinski has legit great deals. And I always try to get over there and bid. And I always get outbid. People always outbid me for your stuff, Brandon. But he's got steals on his. So I'm always pumped when I know you and Tacoma and Big Bear, when those 3 guys are in an auction, get ready to spend money because they're going to have some fantastic stuff. Discovery Bay says, I think you need a YouTube channel content guide. You know what, Discovery Bay? This is in the works. I've been chatting a lot with Ryan and Tom and Bueller and a couple other really awesome content creators about creating a place where you can go to find out what is streaming and when to, sorry, just sort of keep yourself up to date and abreast of what's going on, and maybe find links to other channels you hadn't heard of. So this is kind of in the works. We're looking at a possible Facebook platform for some of these things. It's still in the early stages of kind of trying to figure out how to do it, but definitely some ideas coming through on this because it's needed. I think it is needed. You're totally right. Gerald's saying he's trying to stop buying comics and read everything he owns. It's a challenge. And I've shrunk my pull list down a little bit, but with Alec and I finding good books all the time, it's like, got to keep going. Sold an Ultimate Fallout for less than 20. Dude, that's a steal. I bought mine for almost 40 about the same time. And that would have been a great one. Abreast. White Whale. And Fire Guy 2, gee, many Christmas, you guys. The maturity level of these uncles is out of control. All right, so I'm going to go back and watch Lost. I hope to see you all tomorrow morning or on Bueller's channel on Sunday night or on my channel on Monday night with Ryan or on White Whale's channel on Wednesday night with Tony Sanders. If not, I will catch you at some point. Thank you all for jumping in and being as mature as I can always count on you to be. Thanks, Ryan, for the gifts. The girls are just sitting here silently reading and enjoying their stuff. So,
Bye, Ryan. Bye, Uncle. Bye.
Bye, everybody.